Good morning, everybody. This is Dylan here at Ella's Home and Garden in Longview. I hope you're having a great morning. We're coming to you guys today with another video. I was kind of nervous and on the fence because I didn't know if they were going to be finished with inventory. They've been doing it all weekend. Somehow I got to miss it. But we're not going to go through that because I'll probably get yelled at by somebody. But I got to miss it and I laid in the pool instead. But they did it and it's done. So I'm so glad they got it finished just in time because that means I can play with the Christmas ribbon today. We've got 4 pallets of brand new ribbon, guys, for you. Christmas ribbon, it's in the back. We haven't been able to touch it because of inventory. So it's over. So today, when we start getting it out later today, I might come live again and give you guys a sneak peek of what we are going to have to offer this season. Let me scroll down. This computer, you'll know it's from the Smithsonian, so it takes just a minute to load.
Hi, Jackie.
Here we go. Can I see? What can I see? But guys, if you're just joining us this morning, go ahead and leave your name down below where you're watching from. We love to know where you're coming from. Give me just a minute and let me get this computer fixed. But today we're going to be doing, I'm going to show you how to incorporate drieds in your arrangements. You know, a lot of the times people see drieds, they're intimidated by them, and they don't really know how to make them look right or what to do with them. There's lots of different ways and techniques that you can use drieds into your arrangements and make it look super good, whether it's a compact arrangement like we're doing today, or like the other day when I did the large arrangement, you can actually stick those in there and just kind of break up the textures and give it a different kind of feel. So that's what we're going to be doing today in this arrangement. I'm going to be so mad if this computer does not work. But this is the arrangement right here, guys. So I'm going to have Gina scan up on it and show you. I'm going to show you how we incorporate Protea. We have some drieds here. We have the dried wheat. And then a few other items as well. And as you can see, this is super pretty. It's easy, okay? A lot of times people see these types of arrangements in the stores and they don't really know how to incorporate the certain products to make it look like this. So hopefully, you know, you get the guidance that you need from this video to do one of your own. And I can't wait to see what you guys do. It's still not working.
Hi, Teeny.
Okay, they'll work like that. Hi, Amy and Linda. Hi, Teeny. Hope you're having a good morning, girl. Did you get your computer fixed? Because I saw some video on there the other day and you were not too happy. But that happened with me too. Hi, Jace. How are you? Hi, Doris. Okay, so this is the bowl we're going to be using today, guys. It's $20. It's a great price. And I even had a customer come in the other day. She watched this online. She came in and bought this bowl, and she used it and filled it full of succulents because it's a great shape. And even though it's a small bowl, it's a great foundation. It's kind of got the perfect dip in it. And we're going to put these particular flowers in there today, and you're going to get the same outcome. Okay? I got my glue skillet over here. I had to move the extension cord because I almost tripped and killed myself right before we started this video. And Dina said that's not a good idea. So let's move the cord. Okay? Hi, Christy. Hi, Dora. Oh, Dora, she said, who is standing behind me, honey? This is Morticia. She's still back there standing. I don't know how, but she's still here. Let's see. And thank you for the early birthday wishes. Tomorrow is my actual birthday, so tonight we're going to go out to Texas Roadhouse. If you have one near you, you need to go check it out. It's really good. It was super good. Also, I want to give a big thank you and shout out to Jackie Blewett from Jackie's Recent Things, guys. She has been watching my videos from the beginning. She's been very supportive, and I'm very thankful for that. And she came down here all the way from Kentucky, guys, to visit me and to shop here in Longview. And she also was nice enough to do a mesh wreath with me. So Jackie, thank you so much again for coming down. I had such a great time. And if you missed that video, guys, we did a mesh wreath video last Tuesday. Was it Tuesday? Friday. Last Friday. So make sure you check that out, guys. She showed me how to, she gave me the proper techniques and the guidance that I needed to, you know, really get that mesh to work the way I wanted it to. And I'm always been real and I'm always going to be honest. You know, mesh is something that I was kind of anxious about. I didn't have a lot of confidence about because I didn't use it a lot of the time. But now, you know, having Jackie here and she showed me the proper way and different ways to incorporate mesh into that mesh wreath, it really gave me the confidence I need to hopefully do another one soon. So, thank you so much, Jackie. I had a great time. We went to Papacita's one night. We had a few margaritas. We went to Superior and Shreveport. And honey, those margaritas I just can't do. Have you been there, Dina? Oh, their margaritas, guys, are made with like Everclear and stuff like that. So strong. I had one time and I was crawling across the street on the insurance sign. So, you know, I just can't do that. You really have got to be careful. Hi, Kimmy. Oh my God, Kimmy. Her birthday is June 13th too. Well, happy birthday, girl. The best birthdays are in June. And Jackie's birthday was on Sunday, the 10th, right? The 10th, 10th, 11, 12, 13. Yes, so she's a Gemini too, just like me, so no wonder we get along so well. Hi, Nancy. Hi, how do you say, I'm going to butcher your name, okay. Javiel. Yes, she is kind of creepy, but that's why we love her, honey. Hi, Diana. I heard that you came in when Jackie was here. Girl, you should have came back here and interrupted because you are not going to upset us. We're going to have a good time. And Diana, we're going to be putting out that Christmas ribbon today at the end of the day, starting in tomorrow. So you should come in probably about Thursday or Friday. We should have the whole selection out for you to check out. And we also have all that Christmas ribbon. As we get it in, guys, we're uploading it online. So I've listened to your comments, and a lot of you have requested ribbon. So as soon as we get that Christmas ribbon and it's online, so we have a huge selection online right now, and it's all 50% off. So it's like $6.50 a roll for a 10-yard roll. Lots of great selections. What you do, guys, go to ellishomeandgarden.com. You click on the top left corner where it says Shop by Department. You scroll down to ribbon, and then it gives you options about what season you want. You click on Christmas ribbon, and then boom, you are there, and you've got it going on.
Virginia's watching from Argentina, and she's a florist.
Oh, hi, Virginia. How are you? I'm going to X this out for a second, and I'm going to try and go back in here because this is getting on my nerve. Okay.
Eliza's here from Australia.
Hi, Liza. How are you? So, guys, the first thing you do, of course, is you want to put your styrofoam in here. I put just a square piece, as you can see. I covered it with the moss using the greening pins, and I did it where if you see the rim, if you're eye level with it, the styrofoam is a little bit lower than the top of the bowl, and you want it like that. You don't want your styrofoam sticking up here. That is not a good look. So make sure you stick it deep down in there, and we can go from there. Did everyone have a good weekend? If you did anything fun, make sure you leave a comment and let me know what you did.
Will we have wire candy cane reforms for Christmas?
I don't know. You know, if that's something that you guys would like to see, please leave that down below, because as far as the mesh goes, we don't carry as much as we used to, but if that's something that you guys would like to see online for you to purchase, then definitely leave that down below, and I will see what I can do, because I listen to all of your comments, and I try and list everything that you guys are looking for online. Also, guys, before we get started, an upcoming event that we have is I'm coming to Bossier. Dina and I were coming on Saturday the 16th this week. I'm going to be doing a class, guys, and I want you to be a part of it. So what you're going to do is make a gorgeous white hydrangea wreath, okay? And you're going to do it with me, so you get to leave that class with something. It's $50, guys. There's still some spots available. Call the Bossier location or go there in person to sign up today. It's on Saturday, and you don't want to miss it. Let's cross our fingers if this works. Still not working. Piece of junk.
Melissa, I've always wanted to go there. Melissa went blackberry picking in Dangerfield. There's a blackberry
I've heard
farm.
about that. I'm scared of fire ants. So I would be the one to step in the fire ants. It wouldn't be good. Okay, so we're going to get started. The first thing we're going to use, guys, is Protea. Now, I don't believe any of this is available online, but, you know, until we get our selection up, I just wanted to come to you with a different arrangement, something we haven't done before, because I like to mix things up. So, I have these Protea here. They're one of my favorite stems, and they come in all different colors, but these happen to be green. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is take these tags off. I thought I had something to put the tags in, but I don't. I'll put them right here. Now, you want to make sure you trim them. We're not going to have these stems that we're using today. We're not going to use them when they're really long. So I'm going to cut one about like this and hold it up. Okay. So, you know, you don't want it too high, because a lot of this stuff we're going to cut shorter and nest it into the arrangement. So you can actually kind of see here, that's a little too tall. So I'm going to go ahead and trim it just a little bit more. That's better. And we're going to put 3 of these right in the center of that styrofoam, okay? And a pick machine comes in handy with dries, because, for example, this wheat right here, it's kind of flimsy, you know, and so, like my waist, and so, you know, you just want to put a pick on there to really secure it, and it gives you something to make easier to stick in here. So I'm going to dip and do it over here in my glue. I'm sure I'll wax my arms in a minute with that, but hopefully not, because that hurt last time. So we're going to put this right in the center, just like that. We're going to go ahead and cut the other 2 off. Hi, Paula. Hi, Vicky. And guys, if you'll do me a favor and share this video, what that does is it invites friends out here. Jackie's already reading me. Yes, honey, the trash can is right here. I'm going to put it over here, but I'm going to fall over it, so I'm scared. But yeah, share this video, guys. What that does is it invites more people out in here to our family, and we love to see new faces on the videos. And if it is your first time watching, girl, go ahead and drop me a comment and let me know where you're coming from and how you heard about us. And welcome. Welcome, welcome. Okay, let's see. So, you can see here that's a little too tall. Okay, you don't want your second stem to be taller than the first one in this particular arrangement, so we're going to trim it just a little bit more. Those are like BBs when they fly off of there. Oh my God. Okay, so I'm going to put a little glue, and then we're going to stick it right next to that one. Put it like this. Okay.
Keep one calling Matilda.
Matilda, I love that movie. Matilda Wormwood. You seen that? Oh, I love it. Hi Billy. Hi Janice. Yeah, Billy, ain't that the truth, child? We need some eye protection because you never know when I'm gonna lose a retina. Okay.
Jamie says she's got a craft ring organized just for us.
Oh, there we go. Okay, guys. So I've got the 3 protea in the top. Now you're probably looking at this going, God, that looks stupid. It looks like something you buy at the grocery store. But, you know, you can't be like that. You've got to be optimistic. And we're going to take these stems. I'm not going to use these. And I'm going to go ahead and toss them in the trash. Hashtag Jackie. Throw them in the trash right there. Hi, Karen and Sherry. Hi, Toby. Okay. So, next thing I'm going to use is these calla lilies. They're one of my favorite. You see those big white calla lilies? Those look like a grandma's funeral to me, so I don't use those. Excuse me, this is Dr. Pepper. Anyway, I like to use stuff that looks, like I say, as realistic as possible, and I'll get Dina to get a good close look at these. But they're purple, they're kind of like an eggplant color, and they have the green tips on them, and they feel, if you feel them, they feel real, okay? So that's what we want. Don't try and water them one day when you're on Ambien or something, because you can water them, but they ain't gonna grow, okay?
Charlene is asking, what's the best foam to use?
Foam? Don't use desert foam. Okay, that's a don't. You can pretty much use any styrofoam you want except for desert foam. What desert foam, it's mainly for live flowers and stuff, so desert foam, you can stick your finger all the way through it. It's that soft, and trust me, when I was a kid, I used to walk in the store and like drill holes in all of them, but we're not going to go there. But don't use it because your flowers end up leaning and falling, and they don't stay in place where you put them, so you want something that's hard, and you know, it gives a good foundation for any florals that you add to it. So these come in a bundle. So we're going to cut the bundle apart so we have individual stems, okay? This is what I gave Dina for her birthday. These right here, just a bundle. So now we're going to create a droopy effect on the sides, just like you see here, and we're going to layer them just like this, okay? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if you're watching and you're wondering how many calla lilies, we're going to use total of 16, and we're going to use 8 on each side.
Sharon from Beaumont store is watching.
Hey Sharon, Kathy's asking what kind of machine this is. It's a pick machine, girl. What it does is it puts a little metal pick on your stem, and it's just easier to stick it into the styrofoam. So, cut these a little bit long at first because you don't know how long you're going to put them until you kind of measure. And you don't want to do it too short, okay? Just like your fingernail. You cut it too short, honey, it's going to hurt. So make sure you just cut it a little at a time, and then we'll go from there. So as you can see here, this is a little too long. So we're going to trim it just a little bit more. Still too long. I want them to come right over the edge of the bowl. So that's about the length I want right there, okay? And the other day, y'all see that little spot in my finger? You know, I thought I could do everything to kill myself, you know, but like as far as sticking the pick in, I smashed my finger in here. I know, it was tragic, and I was screaming. Oh my God. Thank God. You know, the first thing you do when you get hurt, guys, is you look around and make sure no one saw you, because I'm sure I dropped a bad word or something. But no one did, thank God. But it won't be the last time.
Are we going to be putting the wooden tray that you use for the succulents on the website?
Wooden tray.
I think it was like that wooden bowl.
Oh, I can. Is that an item that you guys want to see?
Somebody was asking about that.
Definitely. Well, I hear Celine Dion singing "My Heart Will Go On," honey. Every time I hear that song, I just want to like put my hand up and like I feel like I'm in church or something. Hi, Angela. Hi, Christina. Okay, so guys, This arrangement also is super easy. Anyone can do this, okay? There's probably a proper word, but y'all know I don't like rules, okay? I don't like rules, I don't like labels, and so I just make up crap. And I stick to it, you know? I'm like, this is called this, and if you think it's not, prove me wrong, you know? But I call this a compact arrangement. It's just a word I made up in the Dillon Dictionary, okay? It'll be for sale in store soon. And so I'm just putting this together, and I call it a compact arrangement. And this is an easy way, an easy arrangement, how to incorporate drieds with artificial flowers. And a lot of the time, people ask that question on the videos. You know, they say, how do you incorporate, how do you use drieds and arrangements? And honey, I'm here to show you the way that I do it and the way I found that it looks and works best. Okay, so again, if you're just joining, this is what we're doing right here. We're just replicating because I want to show you a finished product, and I don't a lot of the times get to do that, but because I don't have one done. But you know, today I do, so it's y'all's lucky day. And the great thing about these is they're on little thin wires. You can bend them however you choose.
Christina's asking, did she sing a little bit longer, a little bit stronger?
Did she sing a little bit stronger? Who? Celine? Oh, Shania. Dina won't even say her name. Y'all know she hates her. But we're not going to get into that right now because I have to kill her. But anyway, yes. Have I not told y'all about the Shania Twain concert? It was so good. Oh my God, I'm throwing stuff. It was so good. I loved it. She sang really good, guys. I was singing and doing the most. But let me tell you what happened. And I think I told this the other day. You know, I got so excited that I was like, I told this girl in front of me after I screamed in her ear for 3 hours, you know, I was like, girl, will you please take a picture? It was me, my mom, Josh, and Morgan, my sister, and I was like, will you please take a picture of us? And she's like, sure, sure, sure. And I was still like doing the most, so I sat down real quick. You know, first of all, I made a decision before I left because I didn't know anyone in Dallas. I was going to wear these black jeans that I don't normally wear because any wrong movement could really blow a button and kill someone. And I don't want to be in charge of someone getting heel damage because I threw a button and knocked them in the leg or whatever, or their stomach or something, hit them in their windpipe. You know, all kinds of things were going through my head. But I took a deep breath, I pulled those jeans on, and they're supposed to be stretchy. Honey, they lie. It was okay in the waist, but you know, some jeans are so tight in the legs that I was like walking like this at first, you know. So I did it. I put those bad boys on, and I felt like good. I took ibuprofen so the swelling would go down, you know, from the jeans being too tight. And I wore them. Well, after I had been doing the most, you know, things started shifting, shirts started flying, and so I sat down. The girl took the picture, and I don't have anything to hide. Let me just show you what happened. So I was sitting like this on the row of chairs, and she took the picture. I posted it on Facebook. The next day, my sister texted me. She's like, Dylan, go look at your picture. Okay, I had my stomach hanging out like this on the picture. It was god-awful, but you know what? You live and you learn, and it was an experience that I had, and I had a great time, so I left that picture up there. So if you would like to see my tan stomach, make sure y'all go check that out because I have worked hard on that tan. That's about the only thing that's looking good these days. So, yes, I had such a great time at the Shania Twain concert. She sang stronger than ever. And I'll definitely be back. And you know, I will pay $1,000 next time for a meet and greet because I want to meet her and see her in person because she's had lots of work done and it's looking good. It's money well spent. So I'm gonna take a picture with her. I'm gonna FaceTime Dina with her. If Dina hangs up on me, I'm just gonna be pissed. But she probably won't. She'll probably be a team player and be like, oh hi. Or would you hang up on me?
Probably hang up on you.
See? At least she's honest. At least she's honest. Hi Rhonda. Hope you're having a good morning.
Somebody asked, what if you don't have a pick machine? How to get them in
Guys,
there.
if you don't have a pick machine, you can still do this. Okay, I don't want you to think that you can't. You can still do this. Just, it's going to be a little harder to stick it in the styrofoam. Okay? A little bit harder. Oh, everybody's asking who the lady in the corner is. Guys, that is Morticia, honey. Would y'all like to see her up close? Let me see if she's about. One moment, let me fix her shirt. Things liable to fall out, and this is not that kind of video. This is Morticia. Everyone's wondering. She's kind of like our mascot. Girl, let that thing fall out. She's kind of like our mascot here. You know, She needs to have her own fan page. Excuse me. Her hair stuck in the lip gloss. Regina put some lipstick on her when she was here because they went out one night and they didn't have a good time. And y'all probably think I'm weird, but we're just having a good time here, me and Morticia. But this is her. You know, she just got her hair done. And so everybody say hi. Okay,
Josh is watching.
Hi, Josh. Oh, he probably turned it off as soon as he saw what I was doing with Morticia. Hi, Josh. Let's see. Hi, Shirley. Let's see. Yes, Teresa said make her. Victoria, yeah, I'm telling you, you know, she will scare the crap out of you. Let me tell y'all, I'm a very scared person. Before I tell y'all the story, we're just going to replicate what we did on this side over here, okay? I'm a very scared person as far as it doesn't take much to scare me. I mean, I look up in the mirror sometimes and I scare myself, so you really don't have to do much. Well, here at Ellis, they're all jerks, and they all do stuff to scare me all the time, you know? And one day, I'm going to have...
bugs on him.
Well, one day I'm going to have a freaking heart attack, and they're going to feel bad, you know? But, so one day, we got these big Halloween heads in. They were like, oh, they were like, oh God, I thought I got shot. Anyway, they were like skull heads. And we had this girl working here. I'm not going to mention any names. Her name's Kayla. And she got this skull head. It was around, it was in time we were doing trees, Christmas trees. I was still decorating. And, you know, when I'm decorating, guys, I get in a mode where I'm focused. And I just ignore everything. You know, someone could come by and talk to me. They could say what song is on the radio. And I wouldn't even know because I don't pay attention. But she got this big head. And first of all, I had heard, and I listen to the stories and I know what they do. And I still forget, you know. And Josh is probably watching going, yeah, he never listens. You know, no, I just listen to what's important. But she would wait till the girls go in the bathroom and she would stick the head into the toilet and give them a heart attack. So I was on the ladder one day, you know, posed up on the tree, putting on my topper, and all of a sudden I look down and she's got that head right there underneath my tree, like coming out from the tree skirt. I lunged off the ladder, okay, nearly did a somersault, scared me to death. And I choked her, literally, okay, because that scared me to death. And also, we used to get these mummies in. They were like 8 foot tall, wrapped in gauze. And those would scare me. I would forget they're in the store. They look like people. And so when you turn the lights off at night and you walk through, you think, oh my God, a killer's in here. Those scare me too.
And you almost shot my mummy?
No?
You almost shot him.
Oh my God. Well, I told y'all one reason I can't go to Dina's, and now 2 reasons, because I should blow me up. You know, the second reason is those freaking raccoons. You know, she's friends with them, so Mary Poppins over here. I would be scared when I got there. One would give me rabies, and second, she'd blow my head off.
Yeah, I almost shot my mummy.
Yes. Lisa, what are they saying? Have fun. Is she not being nice?
Diana said she'd come by and help you put the ribbon out.
Diana, I promise they're going to get it going. I already told them. I already asked today. I said, you know, now the inventory's over, can y'all please hurry up with that ribbon because I need to see what's in there, and all of our customers do too. Hi, Debbie. That's okay, girl. You have worked long and hard. You're retired, so now it's time to enjoy yourself. And if I was retired, I would probably be doing the same thing. You know, Mondays are my off days. I was off yesterday. And I watched the dumbest with a capital D movie. It had Natalie Portman in it, and it was called Annihilation. Well, I annihilated myself, okay, from watching that. It was kind of like a sci-fi movie, and I thought it was going to be good. You know, sometimes you watch trailers, and you're like, oh, it's going to be good. Don't waste your money. Okay, so I've now replicated both sides. So this is the top view. I'm going to spin it around like it's on a Lazy Susan over here. So this is what we got so far.
Hi, Jan. Glad you made it home okay.
Yes, Jan. Jan came to us guys from California. Thanks again, girl, for coming by and giving me a hug. We took some pictures. I'm going to have Rebecca post them on the Facebook page of Jan and Jackie and I so that all of you guys can see our pictures and what a great time we had. And for anyone who travels down here to see us, guys, or interact, thank you so much. I really do appreciate and love interacting and meeting with each and every one of you. And Dina does too. You know, she doesn't like to be in front of the camera, but she's not a shy person. So when they get here, I'm always calling Dina like, you got to get over here. You know, they need to see you in the flesh. So the next item we're going to do, guys, is this is baby's breath, but it comes in this awesome green color. Now, I'm going to be honest. I saw this maybe 6 months ago on the shelf, and I thought, what in the world am I going to do with this? And then I picked it up one day, and I was determined to make this work. So now I'm going to incorporate it here in clusters, kind of like in this arrangement, as we go.
Bonnie, there's 8 on each side.
Yeah, 8 on each side, so there's 16 total. And you can definitely, I just want to reiterate this every time, you can definitely take what we showed you and change the colors out totally. So if these aren't your colors, girl, that's cool, okay? You can do whatever. So now this is where really a pick machine comes in handy. This comes in like 3 individual stems on a single stem. I'm going to cut them so they're individual, but then I'm going to put a pick around it, and that helps keep all 3 of them together.
And yes, they are calla lilies.
Yes, calla lilies for sure. And also, guys, don't forget to check us out online at ellishomeandgarden.com. We've got lots of great products on there. We've got a great ribbon selection, and we now have Christmas ribbon on there, 50% off. Each style that we get in, guys, we're going to try and carry whatever we carry in store online, so it's accessible to you. And I know you're ribbon lovers, and I'm becoming one myself, so, you know, that's definitely something. We also have the Pro Bow on there, so you can use those ribbons and make beautiful bows. And I'm going to do another demonstration soon on the Pro Bow, just so I guys can show you again. So this is what I'm doing, guys. I'm putting a cluster right up next to the calla lilies, kind of right beside each other. You want the length to be about the same. And I'm probably going to use 1 bush over here. So this is what I have left.
What size pick are you using?
Here's a bush. This is 2 1/8 inch on the picks. Hi, Teresa. Thank you so much. Hi, Tree. Thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate it.
Patricia, that's a pick machine.
Okay.
Susie Foss says she's coming in July. She lives in Kansas City. She's going to Shreveport, and 4 of them will be coming by to see us.
Okay, I cannot wait, Susie. Okay, so I put 1 bush right there. So that's what it looks like. Okay, so now I don't want this to be matchy-matchy. So instead of putting, you know, one thing here as far as the same thing, I'm going to turn this thing around, and I'm going to put it on this side now to alternate, kind of like in a diagonal angle. So think of this as a crossword, okay? You're just going to go on each side.
Where's that artichoke cart looking thing?
Yes, Dina's naming stuff. It's not right. This is Protea. Okay, Protea. It's a tropical. I love them. You can find them in different colors. You can find them in repins or repins, however you say it. That's one of my favorites, and that's something hopefully we're going to carry soon, because I would love to see it. Someone asked about what I'm dipping the picks in. Guys, this is just a hot glue skillet. So you put your glue in a skillet versus the glue gun. It makes it much easier. Because see, if I was using the glue gun, I would have to sit here and squeeze glue on every one of these stems. And that would make me want to just scream. So this just makes it much easier, and it saves you a little bit of time. A lot of time, actually. So do I have any designers working today, or any wreath makers or crafters? If I do, guys, give me a thumbs up and let me know you're watching.
Bella's first time watching.
Hi, Bella. Welcome. I hope you're having a great day, and I hope you stay with us here. We are doing an awesome arrangement, a compact arrangement, if you will. You know, this is what I like to call it. And this is a great way to use up those drieds and how to incorporate them into silks. And so, you know, I try and come to you each week with something different, something that you don't normally see out there. And so this is what I came to you with today.
Alan, you can find them on Amazon or Hobby Lobby pick machines.
Yeah, pick machines. Maybe we should start selling those. Probably not, because I would use them up in the store, and that wouldn't be good.
Christina said she would have called it the same thing.
What?
That artichoke heart looking thing.
It does kind of look like artichoke heart. That's the first thing Dina said when she came in here earlier. She was like, oh, I love the artichoke. I was like, girl, that ain't artichoke. But it's okay. Okay, so I now have both of the green on there just like that. Okay? Now, the great thing about these arrangements, wouldn't it be funny if that pedestal broke off? The great thing about these arrangements is you can have fun with them, and you can put clusters or whatever you want as long as you keep your shape. You know, that's why I put these on the top to start with, is you see how tall it's going to be. So don't have anything else sticking above that, because you want it to be a nice oval shape, just like this. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go on this side now, but instead of putting the same thing, we alternated them. We're going to put red, these lovely vibram, what are they called? Vibram berries on each side this way, okay, to really change it up.
Jackie's changing out the seasons today.
Oh, you are? You're going to Christmas, Jackie?
She's going to fall and Christmas.
Hi, Burma. How are you? We are from Longview, Texas, okay? And here at Ellis, we have several stores. We've got one in Longview. We've got one in Bossier, Texarkana, and Beaumont. We also have a couple satellite locations that pop up from time to time. You know, we'll have Christmas in them soon as the season progresses, and a lot of fall. You know, here at Ellis, if you're just joining us now, I know we have a few new people. We don't just carry stuff for indoor and home decor and florals. We carry a great selection of live plants. Okay, we have a great greenhouse out there. Swear to God, and I would tell you, you know, I work here, but I would tell you, the best selection you'll find in town, the best prices. You know, you can go to Lowe's, it's dead. You can go to Walmart, it's okay. You go to Ellis, it's thriving, honey, and it is a great price. We always have sales here because we like to make sure anything we offer is affordable to you. And honey, I'm cheap, okay? I'll ball on a budget. So, you know, it's always great prices.
Do you have trouble with the pick machine jamming up?
Of course. This thing makes me so mad sometimes. I constantly have to pray. You know, pray to forgive me for my sins because I'm over there screaming and cussing. I think it's just part of it. You know, some things just jam up and you can't really fix them. Kind of like your wipers. You know, they only wipe a few times without making that god-awful racket. So it's just inevitable, and it's the same thing with this pick machine. You just have to, each time you push this trigger, you just kind of close your eyes, and when you look down, you hope that it works. And another problem I have with it is that it shoots out multiple picks at one time. That is worse than it jamming up, because if it jams up, I can just kind of move it around a few times. But if it does that other,
Rebecca, he does go out to the greenhouse every once in a while, and he does a interview type thing with Mark, our greenhouse manager.
Yeah, guys, we come out there. Sometimes we love to give you knowledgeable information. And I know I'm learning more about plants because, you know, I'm the one filming the tutorial. So I listen to things that Mark says, and I take from it a lot. But I'm really good with names. I can tell you the name of a plant, but I can't tell you how to take care of it. So that's where I'm going wrong there. You know, and I'll tell somebody something and make them believe it, and it's totally wrong. So that's why I don't tell them anymore. I'm just like, I can tell you how to kill it, but I know the name of it, and I know what it looks like because I use a lot of the same stuff in here as well.
Maria, no, these are all drieds.
Well, most of, a few of these are drieds, guys, but some of them are just artificials, but they look real. So I put the red berry on this side, and you guys can see it balanced it out, okay? And now we're going to do it on this side here, so it's like a diagonal pattern, and it's not the same thing. And I used one of these stems. They're $7.99, 25% off. I used one of them on each side, and I used one of these stems as well. And the great thing about, the, what's this called? Baby's breath, is that it comes all in one stem. And so you're getting a lot for your buck. $5.99, 25% off. And look, we filled up that whole area. Okay? Tree, I have a solution for you, okay? When you're loading the pick machine, I've done all kinds of things. Your picks come in a little stack like this, and they have plastic wrapped around them. Do not take off the plastic, okay? Wait till it's completely empty, you know, drop your picks down in here, put the thing back on it, and then get your wire cutters, cut the plastic off, and you can pull the plastic out just like that. All of your picks are intact, they're in the pick machine, and there's no mess, okay? Because if you try to put them in there individually, you're going to cut your hands, first of all, and you're going to drop them all over the floor.
Wendy says, have written to the producers of the Ellen Show twice to get you on the show. Let's all write in and get Dylan and Dina on the show.
What's her name?
Wendy.
Wendy, thank you so much, girl. I swear to God, girl, if I get up on Ellen, I'll be giving everybody a shout out. Okay, I'll be like, Ellen, I need a whole 2-minute segment just to thank everyone. And guys, I really do thank you and appreciate your support that you give us each and every week. I couldn't do this without you, and I wouldn't have as good of a time if I didn't have you here. And Dina was here, you know, because we always Dina's always making faces at me every time I say something about Shania. And I wouldn't have it any other way, you know, so thank you so much. Okay, so we're replicating what we did on the other side, on this side. This. Yes, and guys, Jackie's mentioning right now the tours of the store. I love to show you stuff. I get excited when I shop, not just at Ellis, but anywhere I go. I get excited in a gas station. You know, I'm like, oh, they have sweet tarts, you know. So I love to show you my excitement through a video, through my tone and my voice. And so that's why when we get new product, especially now that we're coming up near fall and Christmas, I'm going to be blowing you up, okay? Yep. Because Dina knows I get so excited over stupid stuff that I don't even need. And I start buying stuff and my bank account just gets, you know, so I'll be eating ramen noodles. But it's okay because I'm going to have some great stuff. And we get so much great product, so I'll be sharing that with y'all.
You are for Christmas, I am for Halloween.
Yeah, Dina loves Halloween, but Dina, you know, I've just told you now a fact that I get scared, so don't try anything. But we are going to go to a haunted house. Dina and I already told her, we're going to do it. You know, come hell or high water, honey, I'm going to try it. I'm all a team player. Okay, talk about messes. This is dried wheat, okay? I love it. It's fun. It's pretty. It's a pain in the you-know-what. So, we're going to just cross our fingers and hope that it works. So take this plastic off. I usually just pull it down here at the bottom.
Heidi's asking, will you be carrying teardrop swag? She can't find any anywhere.
Of course. You mean like greenery, Heidi? Or do you mean like twigs? Because we have some online right now, guys, that I've used in a video that are awesome. They're called twig teardrop swags. They look like a broom, but it's all about what you do with it. It's a great foundation for spring, summer, and fall. But we do carry greenery or PVC teardrops for the Christmas season and fall season. Sell the crap out of them. I use them all the time. You'll see me use them on here. I did one last year for Christmas on the video. So yes, and as soon as we get those in.
Evergreen.
Yeah, evergreen. As soon as we get those in, then I'll make sure they're available for you to purchase. Okay?
Oh, Susan, we've got Greystone here.
You know what would be fun? Jackie just said she wants to be the one to go. You know, I wonder how we can do this, guys. This is a family video. But if Ellis would let me take the phone when I go through the haunted house, I would. But we'd have to turn the sound off because there's no telling what might pop out of my mouth. And so I don't know if that'd be a good idea. I don't know if it would, but, you know, I can talk them into it, but we're going to have no sound. But that's the funnest part is watching me scream. I don't know. I couldn't do that, guys. When you get me on the Ellen Show, we can afford some new software. Then we'll have the sensor on there, and I'll do all kinds of stuff for you. Thank you so much, Connie. Hi, Scott.
Are these all online?
No, these particular items, I try to come to you each week with items that I use in the video, but these aren't. I just wanted to do something fun today, something different. So these are just high-end florals, high-end drieds that you can purchase here in store and replicate this. Okay, so here's the easiest Here's the easiest way to do wheat. Okay, we're not talking about wheat bread. We're talking about wheat stems. So put your Nature Valley up. Here we go. This is where really your pick machine comes in handy. I will give you an alternative if you don't have one, but if you do, this is what you do. So
everybody's saying yes to the haunted house.
Oh God. Okay. I'll have to clear that with HR. Secure my job before I do that, because after you don't know what happened. These come in a single little stem. Look at this thing. Okay, like a weed. And so you don't ever want to put these in arrangement just one, because that looks kind of puny. Okay, you want to do several cluster, make an impact. So this is what I do. I grab a whole bunch in my hand and I start cutting them together. Okay, it's much easier like this. And I line them up together. And this wheat feels awful. It makes your hands feel like you're going to get stuck or something. So if Neutrogena is watching, you know, I'll sponsor. If you sponsor, I'll use your lotion.
Did you put the hat from the 4th of July wreath online?
I haven't yet, but I'm going to do that today. I've had some customers calling. I have a note on my desk, actually, that when we get that available, then we do it. I've kind of been at a standstill, guys, as far as what I can upload, what I can transfer right now because of inventory, but that's over, so we'll definitely do that. So once you get a cluster, don't get too many because you can do several clusters. you know, you want to hold these together and then use your pick machine. And what that does is it grafts all of this together in one pick. So now you have a cluster. Okay, look like some worms. You can have a cluster.
Go
If you,
fishing.
yeah, if you don't have a pick, I can't. If you don't have a pick machine, here's what you can do. It's not as fun, but you can take a small piece of Scotch tape or floral tape, tape them together, okay, and then you can wire these on a wooden stick. You know, they have the wooden sticks. A lot of times people use them for bows on cemetery work. You can do the same thing. So don't feel like you have to go out and spend a bunch of money to get the same thing, because you don't. Okay, so this is what I've done. I've kind of put it right up here, these taller, so they match the length of this. And I need to fill out this area, so I'm going to have to use several clusters. So again, I'm just going back and I'm cutting these up. So, let's see. And this is the easiest way. If you guys have a different way, hey, that's totally cool. And this weed is fun because you can purchase it in different colors, like really cool colors, like bright red. Red's my favorite color.
Yeah, somebody said you use red a lot.
Yeah, I love red, guys. Anything red. I think, y'all know I'm a Christmas freak, so I think it all come to, I took like Christmas and the red, you know, red is Christmas. That's what you think of. And I took that and I love to incorporate red all over the place. And I told y'all, Josh and I are going to be moving in together in November. And when we do, I've already told him we're going to have lots of red. You know, I'm trying to decide what theme I should do my house as far as every day. My house now is farmhouse, and I love it, but Josh hates it, okay? He says farmhouse is beige, and he hates beige. And so he said everything's the same color. Whatever. So I'm going to try and incorporate some reds, and I love feathers, honey. And some pheasant feathers, and like maybe a Tuscan look, but elegant. But I hope we agree on a lot of the same stuff, because I sent him some furniture I liked, and he told me it looked like bank furniture. So, you know, we'll just have to see. Compromise.
Ellen says it was great meeting you the other day.
Hi, Ellen. It was great meeting you, too. Thank you so much for coming down. Okay. So as you can see, guys, this is starting to fill out right here. I'm going to cut these off, too. You know, that little people know florists are just like beauticians, okay? We give haircuts all day long to all these stems. And here's something don't do, because I did this the other day. I did this the other day, and you live and you learn. And so I've always, if there's some way to hurt yourself, I told you I've done it. I was burning, having a heat stroke. So I put a fan on my desk, okay? And when I cut a bunch of stems off, the fan blew them in my eyes. So don't do that, because it could turn out dangerous. Okay, so I've got that in there just like that. Okay, you can see this area is starting to fill out really nicely. And now we're going to turn around and do this side, and then we're going to be left with this little center, and that's what we're going to fill in next. Okay, so if you guys like what you see so far, if you like this different arrangement, give me a thumbs up, guys, and let me know what you think.
What would you design for a covered backyard patio coffee table? Would you have to use different artificials, or would these work?
If it's covered, honestly, you can put anything that you want out there, because it's not going to get rain exposure, it's not going to get sun exposure, it's not going to fade. Just don't let the cat eat it, okay? Because my cat, when I had one, God rest his soul, he ate everything, and then I burned him up. Remember I told you that story? But you could do florals, or you could do lanterns. I like to use and incorporate lanterns and battery-operated candles. When you go to a restaurant and you sit outside and they have the lights hanging, they have the plants, they have the candles, that's the same type of ambiance I want in my house. You know, I want to be comfortable, and I want it to be comfy and cozy when I sit outside. Even though you're getting swarmed by mosquitoes, you still want it to look really good. So use the battery-operated candles. Get your remote with a timer. They'll pop on. You'll have to have a really nice setting out there. Could it be romantic, honey? You can cook your husband dinner and throw him out on the patio, and y'all could have a great time eating and visiting out there while you have all of the decorations around also. Oh, Catherine, it's okay, girl. Better late than never. Hi, Gina. And if you hate wheat, if you don't like this, guys, if you think it looks like worms, that's fine. You can definitely just replace it, you know? Replicate and replace. That's what I like to say. That's another t-shirt right there. You know, you can replicate it and put something else. Just find something that's kind of long like this as far as the texture. And then, you know, just go from there. And you see how much wheat comes on one of these bundles right here, okay? Also for fall, you can leave this together and stick this in a pot. It makes a great arrangement. Took 5 seconds, you know, super easy, just like that.
Do we sell boxwood greenery?
We don't carry the greenery by itself, but we do carry boxwood wreaths. We have a round one and a square one in store. I think the reason that's not a line is it's a limited quantity that we could get, so we just put it in stores. But we do have it in here, guys, so if you're looking for that, we have it.
What time are you leaving today?
I'm leaving at 5. I'll be going to lunch from 1 to 4. We're having my birthday dinner.
1 to 4?
I mean, 1 to 2. Woo, girl. I might take a long lunch. Anyway, I come back and work for an hour. Done it before. I'm having my birthday dinner tonight. So, yeah, I'll be doing that right after work. What'd you do all weekend? Work?
Mm-hmm.
And honest to God, I'm not counting, guys. I'm sure y'all are probably thinking, how many of those wheat things do you put in there? I don't know. You know, I just, on this arrangement, this particular kind, I just do what looks best. I look at it, and then I do what looks best. And that looks good. So this is what we got so far, okay? And we've just worked from side to side. If you're just joining us, and again, I'm going to say this each video because, you know, sometimes people don't come in until the end and I don't want them to look at the video and go, what in the world are they making? When doing this particular kind of arrangement, put what you're going to put on top first. So in this case, I use protea or artichokes, and you know, then put your length, and then go from there. You're making a complete, compact, rounded shape. Okay, and again, regardless if you're doing a Boston fern arrangement, if you're doing a regular floral arrangement, or this one, shape is very important. You want your outcome to be as clean and as crisp as possible. You can get too much crap in something and it'll look cluttered, and you don't want that. So I'm trying to give you the guidelines and techniques that I use so that that doesn't happen to you. Okay?
Derman, yes, he sells these arrangements.
Yes, guys, they're for sale at the store. Thank you so much for all the birthday wishes, because I probably won't be on tomorrow. Oh, maybe I will, because, you know, they're putting in all that Christmas stuff. So, honey, I'll be on here every day. Okay, next thing we're going to use is pods, okay? Let's get this wheat out of the way. And this is very flammable, so don't set it near a candle, because I'm not going to be responsible for any fires. Or by the stove.
Chips and guac for lunch.
Oh, that sounds good. Let's talk. You know, what am I going to have for lunch? I was thinking about that earlier. You know, when Jackie was here, I was lucky because I've been lucky both times. Because Jackie came down, Regina came down, Terry Marshall, I met her, she came down. They all love Mexican food. Y'all know that's my favorite. So, I was lucky enough to have Mexican food twice in a weekend. And that doesn't happen very often with Josh because he gets mad because I say that's all I eat is Mexican food. So I have to go feed him something nasty like Panda or something, Panda Express. So I don't know what I'll have for lunch. Okay, back to the pods. So, these are pods. You know, you can find dried pods of all different shapes, colors, textures, sizes, you know. So, these are the ones I'm using today. I chose this shape because it looks similar to the protea. And I'll actually tell you what these are called. They're called mahogany pods. So just what I said. I think mahogany is the color, okay? I thought they were going to be called something fancy and I was going to tell y'all. So what I'm going to do, they're kind of bundled at the bottom. I'm going to trim these because I don't need this long stem. Look at that. I'm just going to trim them off and have a little pile here.
He's asking, will we ever have the kits available again?
Who?
Wendy.
Wendy, is that something that you want? You know what? I will check into that, girl, and see what we can do, especially coming up on the Christmas season. I would love to have that stuff available to you because you get all the materials and the contents or ingredients that we're using in an arrangement, and you get it shipped right to your door.
Bonnie, he recommends Papacitas.
Yes, Bonnie, where do you live? Where do you live? Oh, Lord. Okay, so I've trimmed these pods down, and these I'm not even going to put a pick on because this is like a stick, so it's hard and sharp. You can just stick it in here, okay? So I'm going to put some of these on each side. Turn it where I can see.
She's in Benton,
Arkansas.
Louisiana.
Oh, isn't there Benton, Arkansas though?
Don't
Did I
know.
just make that up? I told y'all I made stuff up. Oh my God. And when you cut these guys, be careful because they fly through the air like mosquitoes. And so you just want to hold on to them tight. Now, we're going to put a few of these on each side. Okay.
Amanda, we come to you every Tuesday at 10 o'clock, and then a couple of other times if Dylan wants to, he'll come.
Which I always want to. I have to refrain myself. So the package of these has 10. Where'd I get that accent on my voice? 10 of these in a package. So actually, I'm going to put a pick on this one.
There is a Benton, Arkansas.
Okay, good. I knew there was. So I'm going to put 5 of these on each side. Let's see, it move back every time I cut that. I promise I'm going to do that. Oh, you hear Kenny G? You know, I change the music up, guys, sometimes, and I put Kenny G on the other day, and I felt like I almost felt like I was in Olive Garden, except for I had no breadsticks. But I love Kenny G. Do you like him?
Mm-hmm.
I like jazz music. I've never been to a jazz club. I would love to do that.
Will we have Christmas decorations like the 50s and 60s?
Let me tell y'all. I have fought for certain items, and one of the things that I love, let me tell y'all, my grandmother that passed away, she had always had this old-fashioned ceramic Christmas tree, and you guys probably have one. You know, hers is actually one of the originals. A friend of hers made it for her like 40 years ago, and I told her from the time I could talk, whenever everyone's gone, that tree's mine. Put it in the will, okay? So it's a 3-tier ceramic Christmas tree. It's got 3 tiers about this tall. It's beautiful, hand-blown glass. It's ceramic, and it's got the little bulbs you put in around it. You know what I'm talking about, Dina? Everyone used to have them. They're very hard to find. You can probably find them at an antique shop, but they're freaking expensive. Morgan and I, no, not Morgan and I. Josh and I went to not Broken Bow. Where's the other place? Branson. And he was working, and so I went around shopping one day, and I went to this antique shop, and they had a beautiful one. But they wanted $400 for that. I was like, girl, bye. And so, anyway, when I do my grandmother's Christmas decorations, you know, I put hers out every year in the same spot, and I got some for Ellis this year. So we were at market, and I saw one, and it was at an affordable price. There's 2 different sizes. One's about this big, one's about this big. They come in green and in white, so I got that for you. So that's something that was around back in the 50s and 60s, and it's going to be a hot seller. I will make freaking sure we put it online because I want it to be available to everybody. But there's a few things I think we got that you can incorporate into a traditional look that, you know, you get that 50s and 60s vibe. Something I would love to try that I haven't, because this can totally be a freaking disaster, is that old-fashioned tinsel. I would like to take all of my childhood ornaments that I have from when I was a kid and put them on a green tree, okay, with old-fashioned multicolored bulbs, the big bulbs, and I would like to just tastefully, okay, with a capital T, tastefully put some of that tinsel around the tree. I love it. I also love it. Pizza King, you know, me and Dina talk about that all the time. It's a pizza place we love. They have, these are very hard to find too. The tinsel silver tree with the color wheel underneath it. You can buy them on eBay, but they're a fortune, but that's something I love too.
Marvin is a designer from Guam. He's visiting San Antonio mid-July. He's going to try and pop in the store with some goodies from the islands.
Yes, please come by. Oh my God, I'd be so happy. Dora's talking about QVC. Dora, I got in trouble last night. Let me tell y'all. I promise I'll shut up in a minute. We're going to replicate, guys, now what we've done on this side, on this other side. Dora's talking about QVC. QVC has got me in trouble and my credit card in trouble. I got on there last night just for the fun. They have Christmas in July every year, and so I got on there, and I was like, I'm not going to buy anything. I'm not going to buy anything. And what popped up? This amazing nutcracker. It was like 5 foot tall, and it was colored, and it lit up, and the hands moved. It drummed like this. I was so excited. I thought ready to rip out that Visa, honey. And then we had something tragic happen. I looked at the reviews, and every single person said when they got their Nutcracker, the hands only drummed for 2 days and they stopped. And then the gears got messed up and it made a god-awful racket. So that crushed my dreams, and now I'm just not going to have any. And don't get me wrong, I have about 400 Nutcrackers. I have the 6 foot tall and the 8 foot I don't need any, okay? But I just saw that drumming, you know me. When I see lights and I see movement, I'm there. But then I read the reviews, so that just goes to show you. When you're ordering stuff online and you can't see it, feel it, and touch it as far as something that moves and you're spending a lot of money on, because they were like $160 each, make sure you read the reviews, because sometimes there's bad ones.
Oh, listen to this. Amanda says, my in-laws bought all their kids' ornaments every year and made a list of each one, and the year they received it, passed the whole collection to each child when they got married.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite tradition, she's carrying it on with her kids.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. So cool. Why is this so hard to get in here? Jesus. Bonnie's asking to see a pot up close. This is it, girl. They're really fun and pretty. They like have an ombre look. They've got the dark at the top, and it goes down to a lighter look also.
Are you going to throw the tinsel up the tree?
Yeah, that is how you do it. Okay, but this is how you do it. You don't put the tinsel in front of a fan and blow it on there. Okay, you just take a couple strings and then you just simply dab it on there. Is that how you do it? I mean, but swear to God, I have this. I'm not going to mention any names. I have this somebody in my family, and I went to her house one year, and she let the kids grab handfuls of it and throw it on the tree. It looked like someone wrapped the dang thing in Reynolds wrap, okay? It was so much on there. So don't do that, okay? Make it tasteful, honey. Tasteful as possible.
Are you going to deck LaDonna and Margarita out?
Uh-huh. Ho, ho, ho.
For
She's
Christmas?
going to have a Santa hat on. But no sexy outfit. This is not Victoria's Secret. Okay, so now we have replicated, guys. Well, I'm gonna put one more of these on here. Sounds like a register, don't it? When you
Yep.
just jam that thing up. Okay, so this is what we've got so far. So you can see I've evenly put the florals and the drieds on each side. Okay? So, let's see. Thank you so much, Tree. She watched the cemetery saddle arrangement, and I had another customer come in over the weekend, and she watched it as well. So guys, you can always find our past content and material on the video tab, and hopefully that'll be helpful to you. So I'm going to change this one up just a little, okay? I've got these awesome berries, so I'm going to put the berries now underneath the mahogany pods just to break it up and give it a different texture. One strand at a time. That is what I'm talking about, Ann. Teresa, we're about 2 hours, maybe 2.5 most from Dallas, don't you think? Depending on traffic, you know. If you get into traffic, honey, that could be a nightmare.
2 hours east of Dallas.
There we go. Dina knows better directions than I do. I can tell someone how to get from here to down the street and they'll get lost with my directions. People call all the time. The guys, I used to back up cashier if they needed help. And people would call on the phone and they'd be like, you know, hi, I'm here to drop off some plants for you guys and I need instructions. I'm like, hold on, because you don't want me to tell you. And people were like, you lived here all your life. So, you know, I can barely get to Walmart half the time unless I turn my GPS on. Okay, look at that. How pretty. Looks like a little dandelion. Hold this together. And you're going to trim these. I'm going to do it down here so I don't put Gina's eyes out.
Please. Thank you.
So now I'm going to break this apart because I can't fit all that in a pick. And I'm going to put a pick on there. And then I'm going to begin to add this here. So you see right there. I'm going to add that layer underneath the pods. Okay?
I love bubble lights. The old time,
Oh,
old-fashioned bubble lights.
I have a strand of those, but let me tell you what happened the first time. I bought these really cool ones at this Christmas store in Tyler that they used to have, and I dropped them in the parking lot and blew them out. So I don't have them anymore, but they were really cool for about the first 5 minutes I was carrying them. But I do have some in my storage building that I need to just bust on out. We have them here at Ellison. One year, were you here when I put them on the porch over there? We had a, you know when the porch was over here, we had the fence on the front? I stuck them in between the fence posts.
Creations by Kelly says, oh my God, my husband gets lost in the backyard.
Me too. Me too. No one will ride with me either because they say I'm a horrible driver because I try and focus on different things. I'll be driving down the road and I get turned around and I look out the window and then I'm over in the median. So no one will ride with me. I'm really not that bad of a driver. You can ask Jackie. I didn't kill Jackie. Maybe close. But I didn't do it. You know, I swerved back over before we got into traffic. Hi, Joanne. I lost her comment. Will you tell me what Joanne said? She said something about glass bulbs.
Yeah, she was, I do that with my tree. I have all the glass bulbs and old-fashioned lights with the bubble lights as well. I then put tinsel and it looks gorgeous. I like that era for Christmas, and I'm always looking for.
Will you please share a picture for me, girl? Will you send it to the direct messenger on Facebook? Send me a picture. I love Christmas, and even though it's June, we're gonna pretend it's not. So everybody send me pictures of your Christmas stuff. I love to see. So this is what we got on that side, okay? So added the berries are a different texture, something we didn't have. And if you'll notice, each different item I'm putting in this has a different texture to it. And that's what makes this so fun and different. So now I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side, and then we're gonna finish this bad boy off with a little bit of amaranthus, okay?
Jackie says, still alive. I wasn't scared, but now I am for future reference.
Girl almost got scared. Jackie's got a little road rage, honey. She's got a little rage up in her. We went to Shreveport, and this guy tried to get up in her lane. Honey, I had to hold on for dear life. Thank you, Jesus. And anyway, I was thinking, oh my God, no wonder we get along. It's us June people, you know? Because if somebody cuts me off, honey, it's going to go down. So again, I'm just cutting those up, I'm placing them together, and then I'm trimming them off. On each one of these. Bonnie, these are just little berries. Is that what you're asking about? Oh my God, Christina. She's talking about Christmas Town. Sandra, hi dude, she's still back here. Bonnie, there is a town called Christmas Town, and something I'm dying to go to, but I hate going on vacations when there's only one thing there, you know, like you go to Hole in the Wall. I'm dying to go to Midland, but there's really nothing there but an awesome Christmas store, and that's like a 10-hour drive from us. There is a town in Indiana. It's called like Christmas something Indiana. Have you heard of this? I'm gonna look it up for y'all. Hold on. I'll tell you what it's called. Y'all don't forget to check us out online because we've got lots of great products on there. Lots of ribbon, Christmas ribbon.
Wayne, the cows are fake. They're not dried.
Okay, Santa Claus, Indiana. The whole town is Christmas all year round. Santa Claus is everywhere. I would just have a coronary. Can y'all imagine? I would just die. I'd wreck the car on purpose. Anyway, I would love to go there, but I'm not a good rider in the car, you know? So I would have to fly in or something like that.
Do you have a Christmas village?
Yes. Do I have a Christmas village? Girl, please. Yes, I've got a village, honey. Every person you can get, I've got a village. But, sad news. You know, I used to have a bigger house, and we used to have a wine rack. This sounds okay, but it's not. I used to have a wine rack that was perfect for the village. It was huge, and it had the shelves on it. And I'll show you a picture. I'll bring a picture. And I could put I put that little fine, it looked like sugar, snow on the shelves. I put the village all up. I had the carousel honey. I had the pond. I had the fountain. I had the lights. Everything. Perfect area, perfect spot. Since we have moved, I have not had a place to put it. It really hurts my feelings because I see it in the storage building. I'm like, I have to reminisce back on the days when they were up, because those people in that box are hot after all that time, and I want to get them out. But maybe one day I will resurrect the village. But I love it. I bought every piece. And I like to buy it at Dillard's when they have it like 50, 60 off, 70 off at the end of the year. Something I do collect is Possible Dreams Santas. They're like little boutique Santas. They're about this big. They're freaking expensive, like $100 each. One time, let me tell y'all a story. I watched a Christmas video. This is what I do at night before I take my pills. I got on YouTube and I watched this Christmas video, and there was this Santa she had on her shelf, and it was a Possible Dreams. This is how my collection started. And it was called Midnight Raid, and it was this Santa, and he's looking in the fridge. He had his arm on the fridge, and the fridge lit up, and it had a little dog on the floor. So I knew what Possible Dreams were. I knew they were about $100 each. Well, it turns out that one was retired. Okay, and when something is retired like that, it's very hard to find. I found it, all $400 worth, and I paid for it, $400. That is, if y'all want to know what my most prized possession is as far as Christmas, it's that Santa. I way overpaid for it, but I love it, and to this day, every single Christmas, I put it out, and I put it way up high where nobody will break it, because if they break my $400 Santa, it's on. So that's probably my favorite Christmas decoration that I own.
Glenn is asking, is the maidenhair fern you use on the website?
It is.
I've seen one, but it only shows one stem, and the one you show is a bush.
Yeah, let me see if I can find it real quick. And people were talking about Bronner's. That's in Michigan, I think, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I have seen it online, and it looks awesome. So one day, when I get my snow boots on, I will go down there and check it out, because I heard the weather is crazy.
Well, hello to South Africa.
Hi, how are y'all? You're looking for what now?
Maidenhair fern.
Maidenhair fern. Let's see. Spring floral.
Joan just put out her 4th of July village. She has one for Halloween and Christmas, too.
Joan, please send me a picture. I've never seen a 4th of July village. Have you?
Mm-mm.
Send a picture, girl. Maidenhair fern. I'm just seeing the stem. You're right. Okay, you're right. Just seeing the stem. We might be sold out of it. Send me a direct message, please, and I will go back and see what I can find. And if we have any, and that way I'll let you know when we have it available so you guys can purchase.
Jan collects all the Hallmark Barbie ornaments since 1973. Have 7.5-foot tree with the Barbie doll ornaments.
I love Hallmark. They're having their ornament premiere in July every year. And I love the animated ones that are like $50. But, you go after Christmas, and I found they still have them. And they're half price. And so I buy them. But I don't ever use them, But I used to do a candy tree. One day I might resurrect it again. It's been a few years. I've got so much crap, guys. And what I do is I change my theme every year. I don't have the same theme. This year, I'm telling y'all, the biggest thing is going to be buffalo plaid. Like, they're red and black plaid. It's old, but it's coming back, and it's bigger than ever, and I love it. So I'm going to be using it in my house, and next year I won't use it, I like to change it up and have fun. Okay.
Joan, you can send it through Messenger.
Yeah, send it through the Messenger, guys. Just go to send a direct message, and you can send it through there. Okay, so here's what we've got so far. It looks pretty, looks done, but we're going to add just a little bit something different, another texture. Okay, we're going to add amaranthus, which is this right here. We have the green and we have the red. I'll have Dina show y'all. We have the green and the red, guys. And so I'm going to put a little bit of that draping on the front. Again, just to break this up and give it a little bit of texture. And how I'm going to do that is I'm going to cut these individually. And then we'll go from there. Okay, and I usually twist these together like this. It kind of helps them stay together. And then I'll put a pick on them. And again, if you don't have a pick, no worries. You can use a wooden stick, you know, with the wire on it that you use for like bows and stuff. You could do that as well.
You could put different themed trees in different rooms.
I did. When I had that big house, guys, we did an Ellis Christmas party there that year, and I went out. I was freaking sick and tired of working and decorating. And I didn't have so many clients then. So, guys, I used to get my fix, so to say, like on decorating at my home. And now I have lots of lovely and great clients, and I get my fix elsewhere, but I still have the shopping problem, you know? So, Morgan, shut up. Anyway, we had the Christmas party for Ellis at my house. It was a 2-story house. I started in September, okay, and didn't stop until the party started. And I had the outdoor done. It looked like Santaland blew up. And the inside was done. It was decked out. So, you know, I had like 10 trees that year, swear. They were all 8 to 9 foot tall. Ask my sister, she's on here. And it was beautiful. But God, was it a lot of work, you know? I was tired. It's always fun decorating, but then when you have to take it down, that's when you're like, oh my God, why did I do all this? Thank God I have a Dyson vacuum, because that thing will suck anything up. And it got every speck of glitter out of my house. Okay, so you can see there, guys, I put that little bit on there. We're going to put some green too, but I'm going to turn this around now and do this side as we go.
Hi, Jill.
Hi, Jill. We're glad that you didn't miss it. Oh my God. Christina, where'd you find your wrapping paper at? And that's something I'm anal about, guys. I love to have matching wrapping paper. Are you that person, Dina, or no?
Mm-mm.
She's like, no, y'all get a bag. Anyway,
Yeah. I can't wrap, so
me either. Guys, I'm glad she brought that up. I'm very good at designing, but I can't wrap. Work to save my life. The ends of those boxes look like they got crunched up, mashed up. My sister, I buy presents and I make her wrap them, and I have to make someone else wrap Morgan's presents when she gets them. And
but they don't need. All I need to do is say who it's to, because they know who it's from.
yeah, if I had no one to wrap my gifts, that everyone would get a bag with tissue paper, because I can fluff the crap out of some tissue paper. You know, I can fluff that up, but no wrapping for me.
Could you put feathers?
Yes, I'm glad she brought that up. Pheasant feathers you could add on here, guys. It'd be a great addition to add on here. Okay, so I've got the amaranthus. So now I'm going to add a little bit of the green.
Do you do takedowns for your clients too?
Yes, I do. And guys, we do offer interior design here at Ellis. So anyone who wants me to come in and do their home, call me, girl. Let's do a consultation, whether it's a business, whether it's a residential area. I can work with any budget, with anything, and we'll make it look spectacular. You know, so I love to do Christmas trees. It's one of my favorite things. And we can visit while we do it, guys. If you cook me some chicken or something, fried chicken, honey, I might even do your mantle, you know? But yes, we do that here at Ellis. You call us for a consult. We'll come out to your home. We will see what we can do. And guys, if you live farther away, like in Tyler area or whatever, you know, or Dallas, we'll just charge you gas mileage, honey. I'll come out there. But if we go to Dallas, we're going to eat at Cheesecake Factory, because I haven't had that in a while and I'm dying for something. Joanne, of course, girl, you send me a ticket, honey. Me and Dina are on the way.
Mm-hmm.
Someone else is talking about a Dyson. I'm not here to talk about vacuum cleaners, guys, but I'm going to tell you, I went to a client's house, and I have a lot of clients, and I clean up a lot of glitter, okay? If you decorate a lot, you know what I'm talking about. That glitter's everywhere. I told you I look like a stripper every day because I've got so much glitter all over me. So I went to this client's house, and like 3 of my clients in a row had the same Dyson vacuum. Now, y'all know those things are high dollar, and I'm cheap. After the 3rd person, I swear it sucked up every speck of glitter. I went and bought one, $300. I even bought a 2-year warranty on it from Best Buy. It's the best vacuum to this day. I won't go to the car wash and use the vacuum, because nothing will suck as good as that Dyson. So they're really worth their money. And she said she had hers from 1999, and a lot of people have. A lot of my clients have had some that are older, and they still work. So it's great, guys. You need something great for Christmas cleanup. There you go.
Barb Ellis is the last name of the owners.
Yes. Okay, so we added the green, so you guys see another color, another texture right there on the edge of the bowl. So now I'm going to do this side as well.
Janet, it is artichoke hearts.
What?
Somebody asked what was in the very center. It's
No, honey, that is
artichoke hearts.
protea. That's what Dina thinks it is. No. Oh, Lord help us. Okay. Kathy, I have to disagree. I have to. Paula made a great point. We do carry the Pro Bow, guys. You know, it's available on our website. You know, makes beautiful bows. You could do that and put on your packages. I can do the bow, girl. It's just the wrapping that is a pain in the butt. I just can't do it. I've tried. You know.
Debbie, we're in Longview, Texas.
And thank you so much, Creations by Kelly. And I did another one of these, guys. It's a large version. I should have brought it back here and showed y'all.
Do you like that woman always looking over your shoulder?
Mm-hmm. I always got a woman looking over my shoulder, girl. I'm used to it.
Jan's getting a Dyson today from QVC.
There you go. Hope you read the reviews. I'm kind of scared ever since I did that. Okay, so this is what we've got, guys. So far, we have finished the arrangement that we did today. Okay, so it's a little bit larger actually than this one. So you see, how pretty is that? We took dries, we incorporated them with silks. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And I changed it up a little bit so they're not the same. Okay, so you guys can look here and see the difference, but they're both beautiful. And you can do this at your home too, and you can make this any size that you want, okay? So if you have a larger bowl, which I've done one up there, you can make a larger option, okay? So that's it, guys. Again, let me give you a little recap, okay? We took this container right here. It's got the little pedestal. We added, let me tell you what the ingredients are, okay? We added protea, okay?
Artichoke hearts.
We added the mahogany pods, we added dried wheat, we added calla lilies, some vibrant berries, and then we finished it off with some baby's breath and some hanging amaranthus spray. Okay? These are great for a different type of arrangement. It'd be great for an office. You could stack up some books, put it on the books, just to give it a little bit of color. And again, these are more home decor colors, but you can definitely do this with any color of your choice. Okay?
Sherry, it's $39.99.
Yeah, the Pro Bow, guys, $39.99. Also, before I go, guys, now is your last chance to, why am I doing that? Now is your last chance to sign up for the roadshow, guys. Me and Dina are coming to Bossier this Saturday only. I'm doing a class on how to do a white hydrangea wreath. You don't want to miss it. It's $50. It's a $75 value. You get to make and take with me. You get to make it, create it, and I'm there to have fun with you guys. Dina might even shoot a little video of us, and so everyone can see how much fun we're having, and they can be jealous. Okay, so call the Bossier store, guys, 318-747-2985. Now I'm on QVC. And show up in store, guys, and sign up and reserve your spot today. There's a few left, so come on, and let's have a good time.
Pat, we work for Ellis.
Yes, we work at Ellis here, guys. Oh, Diana mentioned Kohl's. I love Kohl's.
Joan is asking, send something so she will have the address.
To here? Joan, send us a private message and I will send you our contact information. You can also find it on our website at ellishomeandgarden.com. There's a location tab at the top, and we're in the Longview, Texas location. And also check out our products on there, guys. Mesh wreath forms, $5, okay? We have mesh on there, 21-inch, 10-inch, ribbon selections, Christmas ribbons on there now, 50% off. Get that ribbon before it sells out, because Christmas is one of our biggest times here at Ellis, so get that while you can. And send your pictures. Anybody who has any creations or designs, send your pictures into us because we love to see them. All right, guys, I hope everyone has a great rest of their day. It's 11:25, time for me to eat a Cheeto and, figure out what I'm going to have for lunch, because Dina said guacamole a minute ago, and I wasn't going to have Mexican, but hadn't stopped me before. I really think I want a good salad. I love a salad if it's got a lot of crap in it. The unhealthy stuff, that's the kind of salad I like. So.
How's your new hairdresser?
Oh my God, Adam Rush, if he's watching, perfect. You can't see it anymore. My hair grows like crazy, like a horse mane, okay? But he gave me one of those hard parts where you take the blade and you run down your part line, and it's really like defined. It's grown back a lot now, I can feel it. But when I first got it done, you can check it out on last Tuesday's video, it was on point. So I'll be going back to him, so he's great. So thanks for asking. Yes. All right, guys, these are about $69 each. Someone's asking about the price. This is what the retail will be. Of course, that's with labor in there. So if you do it yourself, you're saving you some money. Okay? All right, guys. Everyone have a great rest of your day, great afternoon, and we will see you next time, which might even be an hour. You know, as soon as I get that Christmas ribbon out and you can see a lot of it, I'm going to be showing you. Okay?
3 taco salads.
Oh, that sounds good. Yes. With some guac in there. Yeah. All right, guys. Have a good day. Love y'all for watching.
Bye.